It is Full Metal Podcast time. It is here. It is here. We are here with the Full Metal Podcast. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Guys, you know what? It's going to be a huge, huge weekend for MMA. And if you ain't in it, if you ain't liking, if you ain't subscribing, I don't know what you're doing. I can't tell you enough how amazing it is to be a combat sports fan right now in 2024, baby. If you ain't watching, if you ain't a fan yet, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? GFC 100, Full Metal Podcast, episode 10. It is going so down. Guys, if you haven't figured it out yet, let's jump straight in. I'm going to GFC 100. 5 title fights in one night. Brad Block being the pioneer of MMA in South Africa. What the hell, guys? We are going in. We're going to check the amateurs. We're going to see what they be doing. This sport wouldn't be great without the guys starting out. Everybody was an amateur at some point. Everybody was a guy starting out. Everybody was somebody that nobody knew. And if we don't highlight what our amateurs are doing and what the people that pioneered our sport are doing, there's literally no reason for me to be here. Literally no reason to be here. Because this is what I want. This is what I want to talk about. These are the people that I want to highlight. I want to really highlight and talk about the truth of African combat sports and African MMA, because, guys, it's a true career. It is not something where somebody just pays their damn rent. It is a career. It is a path where you can be a superstar, and we need to know that. We need to see it here in South Africa. It needs to be known that we have a champion and they're doing amazing things. Drickus came from GFC, guys. So what GFC is doing, being the pioneers and coming now with 100, it's going to be amazing stuff. And we're going to be right there talking to these guys, seeing what they're doing and being front and center, because that's what I believe my Full Metal Podcast subscribers deserve. Right? Yeah, that's right. It is, because I want to give you the best of the best of the best, and I just want to give the best content I can do and show you the true side of African MMA, so you can know everything, you can know everybody. Maybe there's betting going to be involved. First time ever in amateur MMA. Things are changing, guys. Things are happening, and if you're hungry for amazing MMA this weekend, you are spoiled for choice, guys. You are so spoiled for choice. Have you been seeing what the PFL is doing? The PFL has merged with Bellator, and they're having a champ versus champ weekend, baby. It is going so down. And I mean, in correlation with what the GFC are doing, with what Bellator and the PFL are doing, guys, history is being made. History is being made. We could see the first crossover with the UFC versus PFL or the UFC versus Bellator. It's the best time to do it. It is a crazy, crazy, crazy time for combat sports, guys. It's insane. Champ versus champ. And you know, I can't mention PFL without mentioning Don Madge. Guys, we need to know who the warriors are in the different promotions, so we can know why we're watching. And then we buy into the stories of the different guys. We find out, who's our favorite fighter. Don is our favorite fighter. But if we look at the PFL landscape, there's other fighters there as well that be doing the damn thing. And this is what it's about, guys. This is what we have to do to cultivate a true culture of MMA and combat sports in South Africa. We gotta find our guys. We gotta support the hell out of them, and then we gotta see the other homies that be out there. And that's why we watching. That's why we liking. That's why we subscribing. That's why we be doing these things, guys, because we love the sport and we want to get other people loving the sport. So the way we do that is by showing them these are the South Africans, and they be doing the damn thing. They be knocking people the hell out. They be knocking people the hell out. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. Getting these guys paid, because this is a career. Me talking about it is also a career, guys. It's a career. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to do my thing. And I come to a soft spot, guys. Sponsors. If you guys are out there, if you guys are liking, if you guys are subscribing, if you guys are sharing, Full Metal always needs support. Full Metal always needs a little bit of backing. See, I got my guys here, but I always need extra help. I always need, hey guys, I can talk a lot of shit about a lot of stuff. So sponsors, if you seeing me, if you seeing what I'm doing, if you want to be a part of it, jump on. Jump on. Because one day I'm gonna be so big, nobody can recognize it. Until you recognize it right now. Come on, guys. Yeah, sponsors, jump on. Full Metal Podcast. It's awesome. Come on, guys. Be here at the beginning, like the homies, and see where you can go. See what I'm doing. See what I'm talking about. See the fighters I'm doing. I'm doing amazing interviews. I am awesome. Sorry, I just need to blow my own horn there. But let's get back into it, guys. MMA is going to be amazing. And let's just talk about somebody that's in a little bit of contention. I mean, we saw what happened this weekend with Mirab versus Henry Cejudo. And Mirab absolutely dominated Henry. And it's really sad, because I think it's time for Henry to hang up the gloves, really retire. I mean, Dana White said that he retired in his prime when he really shouldn't have retired. It's probably the stupidest decision he made as a combat sports specialist, and it's just sad. I think he should hang up the gloves. Mirab did an absolutely awesome job. Dominated. I think he had the Zuck energy, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful fight for Mirab, and he dominated. And then talking about Mirab, we can't not talk about Aljamain Sterling. Now, Aljamain Sterling is moving up to featherweight. It's a good move up for him. Less of a weight cut. He is getting older. He is He was the champion of the bantamweight division. Do we see it happening again? No. Him fighting O'Malley, it's not really a fight anybody wants to see. O'Malley doesn't want to fight Sterling again. I mean, after that knockout, you know what I'm saying? So the after Cheeto, Mirab is the next obvious thing. So it goes for the title. It's pretty one and done sort of thing. So we see what happens there. Now we've got Sterling sitting in a limbo of featherweight. Do we see Aljamain Sterling coming in and absolutely dominating the featherweight situation? No, we honestly don't, because of the simple fact is that we've seen the level of Aljamain Sterling's striking. We've seen it, and we know the striking level of the featherweight division. It's probably the most high level striking division next to the lightweight division. I mean, it's extremely high level strikers in that division. I mean, what we just saw this weekend solidifies that point. So Aljamain Sterling coming into the featherweight division with an opening fight against Calvin Cartier. I don't see it. I think I see him getting knocked flat, like he was against Sandhagen. Wait, yeah, I think so. I think he got knocked the duck out, and then against Sandhagen or Marlon. One of the two. He got knocked the duck out, guys. He was out cold, just like he got, well, no, even worse than he got knocked out by O'Malley. So, is it a good move for him? It's a healthy move for him, but is it a good idea? Is it a good idea? I don't know. I don't see him doing well in the featherweight division. But that segues into UFC 300. UFC 300 is going to be amazing. It's going to be stacked. It's cracker. It's fireworks. It's beautiful. It's just amazing. We have just had the announcement of Hill versus Pereira. Now that fight is very, very interesting because Hill is coming for the title, having to relinquish it after injury. Now I'm thinking that Pereira is going to dominate because Hill is coming out too early after his injury. And I just don't, he says it's not a problem, he says everything's cool, but I just don't believe it. I just don't see it being okay. I just don't see it being okay. And Pereira is such a high level striker that, yeah, man, I just don't see it happening. I don't see Hill coming out of this the winner. I see Pereira all day. And then Pereira says if he comes out injury free, he's going after UFC 301. So this guy's Chivas, man. So I don't know what's going to happen. Hill might be extremely dominant and knock Pereira the fuck out, like we saw with Ilia Topuria. So hats off to the new champion, by the way. Hats off to the new champion. Well deserved. Loved it. Called it, by the way. Yeah, so we could see something like that, but I doubt it. So yeah, that's going to be insane to watch. There's amazing fights. BMF, Zhang Wei title. So it's just going to be an amazing UFC 300. Fingers crossed if nothing goes wrong. You know what this is? It's MMA, guys. It's MMA. And yeah, things happen. Things happen all the damn time. Like Ilia Topuria. Guys, I know that I normally give this award to local fighters, but this knockout was just so damn juicy, so damn unexpected, so damn unseen, except for by a few people, moi being one of them. So I have to say that the Golden Duster, the first international homie to get it, the first Spanish UFC champion, Ilia Topuria, you get the Golden Duster this month. Thank you very much. That was an amazing knockout. It was amazing to watch it live. It was practically history in the motion. I said Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor energy, and he gave it. He did it. He knocked him out. He knocked out the great Alex Volkanovski. It was beautiful. It was insane. You deserve the Golden Duster. I don't know if anybody else is going to watch this, see this, but for me, this is a big deal. You deserve the Golden Duster. That was amazing. Thank you very much, Ilia Topuria. That was beautiful. And now, speaking of Ilia Topuria, did you know Ilia came from Brave? Right? Brave champions. Brave has quite a high level of MMA, guys. We need to start watching Brave a little bit more. Hamza came from Brave. We've got some more Brave South African fighters in there. Ilia Topuria coming from Brave. And now, guys, I need to introduce you to somebody that I think is damn amazing. Somebody that I have personally trained with. Chad Superman. Guys, this guy is insane. somebody that needs to be watched, somebody that needs to be followed, somebody that we need to know what he's doing, we need to know what he's going after, because now the energy from Brave, we could see Chad being in the UFC very easily, because we know now that Dana is watching the people from Brave, and now we need to get some more fighters from South Africa into Brave so we can have a segue right into the UFC. Come on, guys. That is what it is. That is what it is. South Africans being great, baby. South Africans being great. And then again, this weekend, it's going damn down on the UFC side. You know, UFC, hey guys, it's premium for a reason. It's premium. It's damn premium for a reason, because we've got Moreno versus Royval 2. And to top that off, we've got Yair versus Ortega 2. This is very interesting, guys. I think coming to the second fight, Ortega and Yair, that's going to be an insane fight. It's going to be something that we shouldn't be missing. That is going to be a high level, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful damn fight. I think that's probably what people thought the first time it happened. It's what I thought the first time it happened. That injury that Ortega sustained, it was just the bitter for me, guys. I don't know. I just didn't feel like, I think Ortega hopefully feels the same way, so he can come in heavy, hard, and try to just destroy Yair. And we know how Yair is. He is an amazing guy. He's an amazing fighter. He interim featherweight champion. I mean, now seeing a gap with Elliott being there, Volk wanting the instant rematch. It's just so much turmoil, so much undecisiveness now that there's a new champion, which is amazing. Which is damn amazing, guys. It is amazing because now we see people hungry. Now we see guys thinking that they all have a shot. So they're all going to come out fighting like animals. And now we come to the main event, Moreno versus Royval 2. Guys, I've been saying it. There is a huge gap in the flyweight division in the UFC. We have amazing flyweights in South Africa. Nkazimono Zulu, Big Balls, Terence Balelo, Tumelo Malimala. There's amazing flyweights in this country. Gift Walker. Guys, the pedigree of our flyweights are amazing. If there is a gap in the UFC for flyweights, we need to get them in there. We've been talking to Terence. He's been saying things about certain stuff, certain things. Maybe there's pathways there for him going into the UFC, fighting in different countries. There's things happening, amazing things happening. So there's gaps for the flyweights in South Africa because they are so talented in the UFC, in international promotions. We're seeing BK doing the damn thing. Little Giant, guys. Come on. If you don't know who BK is, what the hell are you doing on my channel? Like, share, subscribe, learn more. Come on. So we're seeing amazing things from our flyweights. This is the time. This is the time to put them in there. This is the time to get them into the UFC. And with that, guys, I bid you adieu. I think it is time to say adios for this one of the number 10 of the Full Metal podcast. Guys, there's going to be so much more happening. There's going to be so much more. I'm going to be going for it. And yeah, guys, I'm here to stay. Full Metal Robert. Out.